My name is Lamin Jaju. I am from a village called Penyem in the Gambia, and at the same time I'm the director of the organization called Penyem Jamora Relief Organization. As the project director, my goal is to work with the community of that particular village in the Gambia called Penyem, with whom I know for sure they are struggling, because I was once a farmer, born and raised from that family, peasants, for instance, background. So I've seen how the community at Penyem are struggling every year. And now, in fact, it's even getting worse and worse as a result of this global warming. It is affecting the farmers more. When we started back in 2008, the organization was people were very enthusiastic about the organization. When we first went and put the first set, everybody in the whole village, they all joined together, they all came out, It was a success, and people were very much happy, They were very, very happy. So those are the kind of things that we want replicate and keep on going, because it is for the interest of the people. Those GMO food, it sometimes is expensive in the context of Africa, number one. Number two, not many farmers can afford to buy those kind of seeds, number one. Number three, for instance, those are not sometimes very compatible when you look at the soil in African context. Those GMO seeds are not compatible to the land. We don't even use fertilizer from the West before, because when the fertilizer was applied on the land, it eventually, after 2 years down the road, crops you grow, they don't even become good anymore. So people rely on this local manure from the cow dung, and those goats, and those are the fertilizer that people use back home. And because the scary part of it is people are scared to use this Western fertilizer, where you apply on the land within 2 years or 3 years, you find out that the land is even dying. You grow something, it wouldn't even come out good. So, people are more geared into traditional fertilizing. They are the forefront leaders of that agriculture work in Africa. Women are to be trained how to reserve or preserve seeds for the following year. And the whole of this initiative is to try to find a way to reduce the amount of labor that women indulge themselves in with no choice. Yeah, in Africa, for example, it's a very vibrant communities everywhere. In these rural villages, people from different ethnicities, every time come together, they do work together, because they all see that it is for the interest of their individual family. And it brings together unity. People are united together. They work together, you see? Because everybody realizes that if you don't have a government employment, the only source of your survival is depending on agriculture. And so when there is an organization like this, people always come together and they do the job, they do the work for themselves. This Western foreign aid is not the answer for Africans. as far as I'm concerned. You know, foreign aid is not the answer. It only mitigates the situation or the crisis for a day or two, but you eventually fall back to the whole thing. Agriculture is the key. It is the key which will put food on individuals' table to feed your family. So as a farmer, if you don't indulge in agriculture, you know, and you have no means of government employment, you risk the chance, or you're taking the chance of your family facing starvation. So because of that, agriculture is the key to sustaining a healthy and vibrant community in the Gambia.